Sloths are renowned as the slowest animals on Earth, moving at a pace that seems almost surreal when compared to the bustling activity of the rainforest around them. Their languid motions, deliberate and unhurried, have fascinated scientists, naturalists, and curious minds for centuries. But what is it about sloths that makes them so slow? And how have these gentle creatures turned their sluggishness into a successful survival strategy? To answer these questions, we must delve into the intricate biology, evolutionary history, and ecological niche of sloths, uncovering the secrets that make their leisurely existence not just possible, but essential. First, let's explore the anatomy and physiology of sloths. Sloths belong to the suborder Folivora, and there are two main families, the two-toed sloths and the three-toed sloths. Despite the differences in their digits, both types share a common trait. Their bodies are highly adapted for a life suspended in the trees of Central and South American rainforests. Their muscles, for instance, are uniquely structured. Sloths possess about half the muscle mass of other mammals their size. Most mammals have robust, powerful muscles designed for rapid movement, running, or jumping, but sloths have evolved muscles that are long and lean, optimized for gripping branches and hanging for extended periods, rather than for speed. Their limb design further contributes to their slow movement. Sloths' arms are much longer than their legs, and their claws are curved, helping them cling securely to branches. This anatomy allows them to hang effortlessly, but it does not lend itself to quick or agile movement. Every motion, from reaching for a leaf to turning their heads, is performed with deliberate care, conserving precious energy. The underlying reason for this slow pace goes even deeper, to the level of metabolism. Sloths have one of the lowest metabolic rates of any mammal. Metabolism is the process by which the body converts food into energy, and most animals maintain high metabolic rates to fuel their active lifestyles. Sloths, on the other hand, have adapted to survive on a diet that is almost exclusively leaves, a food source low in calories and nutrients. Their digestive system is extremely slow, taking days, sometimes even weeks, to process a single meal. In fact, sloths can take up to a month to fully digest their food. To match this slow intake of energy, sloths have evolved to expend as little energy as possible, moving slowly and sleeping up to 15 to 20 hours a day. But why did sloths evolve to be so slow? The answer lies in their unique ecological niche and survival strategy. In the dense, predator-rich rainforests where sloths live, speed is not always the best defense. Sloths have opted for a strategy of invisibility and stealth. Their slow, deliberate movements make them nearly invisible to predators such as jaguars, ocelots, and harpy eagles, which rely on detecting movement to hunt. By moving so slowly, sloths blend seamlessly with the foliage, often covered in greenish algae that grows in their fur, camouflaging them even further. This algae not only helps sloths hide, but also creates a mini ecosystem on their bodies, hosting moths and other insects that live exclusively in sloth fur. The algae may even provide some nutritional value, supplementing their leaf-based diet. In this way, the sloth's slow pace is intertwined with its entire lifestyle, from feeding to avoiding predators to maintaining its unique fur ecosystem. Sloths are also remarkably energy efficient. Their body temperature fluctuates with the environment, unlike most mammals that maintain a constant internal temperature. This trait, called poikilothermy, allows sloths to save energy, but it also means they are less active when temperatures drop. When it's cold or rainy, sloths become even slower, sometimes remaining motionless for hours on end. This adaptation is particularly useful in the unpredictable climate of the rainforest, where conserving energy can mean the difference between life and death. The slow pace of sloths extends to all aspects of their lives, including reproduction. Female sloths give birth to a single baby after a long gestation period, and the young sloth clings to its mother for months, learning the art of slow movement and survival. Growth is gradual, and sloths reach maturity at a leisurely rate, but this fits perfectly with their low-energy lifestyle. In contrast, many other animals have evolved speed as a means of survival. Predators chase prey, prey dash away from danger, and even many herbivores must be quick to reach food sources or escape threats. Sloths stand out as an exception, a testament to the diversity of evolutionary solutions to the challenges of survival. Their slow movement may seem like a disadvantage, but in the context of their environment, it is a finely tuned strategy that has allowed them to thrive for millions of years. Sloths are also remarkable climbers. Their strong grip, thanks to their specialized claws and muscles, allows them to hang upside down for hours, sometimes even while sleeping. This inverted lifestyle helps them evade ground-based predators and access the abundant leaves of the rainforest canopy. Although they are slow on land, sloths are surprisingly adept swimmers. When necessary, they can move through water 3 times faster than they can on land, using a dog paddle motion to navigate rivers and streams that crisscross their forest homes. The story of sloths is also a story of adaptation and resilience. Their ancestors, the giant ground sloths, roamed the Americas thousands of years ago and were much larger and faster moving. Over time, as forests replaced open landscapes and new pressures emerged, sloths adapted to the treetops, becoming smaller, slower, and more specialized. Today's sloths are the result of millions of years of evolution, perfectly suited to their arboreal existence. Their slow pace also influences their interactions with humans and the environment. Sloths have become iconic symbols of relaxation and tranquility, inspiring everything from cartoons to conservation campaigns. Yet, their unique lifestyle makes them vulnerable to habitat loss and deforestation. The destruction of rainforests threatens not only sloths, but the delicate balance of ecosystems that depend on their presence. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these fascinating creatures and the intricate web of life they support. Despite their slow speed, sloths are not entirely defenseless. When threatened, they can deliver a surprisingly strong bite, and their sharp claws can inflict serious wounds on would-be attackers. However, their primary defense remains their ability to go unnoticed, blending into the canopy and moving so slowly that predators often overlook them entirely. The slow movement of sloths also has intriguing implications for their health and longevity. By avoiding the stress and injuries associated with rapid movement, sloths experience less wear and tear on their bodies. This, combined with their low metabolic rate, allows them to live relatively long lives compared to other mammals of similar size, often reaching up to 20 years in the wild. Sloths' slow lifestyle has also influenced their relationships with other species. The algae and moths that live in their fur form a symbiotic relationship. Moths lay their eggs in sloth dung, and the larvae feed on the nutrients, while the adult moths return to the sloth's fur, contributing to the growth of algae. This miniature ecosystem not only benefits the sloth by providing camouflage, but also supports other organisms, illustrating the interconnectedness of rainforest life. In recent years, scientists have uncovered even more fascinating details about sloths' biology. Their slow digestion is aided by a complex system of stomach chambers, similar to those found in cows and other ruminants. This allows them to break down tough plant material and extract as much nutrition as possible from their meager diet. The fermentation process produces gases, causing sloths' stomachs to expand, which further slows their movement and reinforces their energy-conserving strategy. Sloths' slow movement is also linked to their unique nervous system. Their brain processes information at a slower rate than that of faster animals, leading to slower reflexes and reaction times. This is not a flaw, but a feature. By prioritizing energy conservation over speed, sloths have carved out a niche that allows them to survive in environments where many other animals would struggle. In the end, the story of sloths is a testament to the power of adaptation. By embracing slowness, these remarkable creatures have found a way to thrive in the challenging environment of the rainforest. Their leisurely pace, far from being a weakness, is a finely tuned response to the demands of their habitat, diet, and ecological role. Sloths remind us that there is more than one way to succeed in nature. Speed and agility are valuable traits, but so are patience, stealth, and energy efficiency. In a world that often values hustle and haste, sloths offer a different perspective, one that celebrates the art of moving slowly, living deliberately, and finding harmony with the environment. As we continue to learn about sloths and the intricate web of life in the rainforests, we gain not only scientific knowledge, but also inspiration. The slowest animals on Earth teach us about resilience, adaptation, and the beauty of living life at our own pace. Their story is a gentle reminder to appreciate the wonders of the natural world and to protect the delicate balance that allows creatures like the sloth to flourish. In summary, sloths are the slowest animals on Earth because of a combination of anatomical, physiological, and ecological factors. Their unique adaptations, low muscle mass, slow metabolism, specialized claws, and deliberate movements have enabled them to survive and thrive in the treetops of Central and South American rainforests. Their slowness is not a flaw, but a sophisticated strategy, perfectly suited to their environment and lifestyle. By embracing slowness, sloths have become one of nature's most fascinating and successful creatures, reminding us that sometimes slow and steady truly does win the race.